Wi-Fi is not the best tonight. It's kinda bad weather. It's kinda rainy. Hopefully we can go through with the guests. Clinton, always in check. What's up, Clinton?
What's up, brother?
Good.
How you doing today?
Oh, living the dream, man.
Right.
Do you know our guest tonight? Do you ever?
I follow her on Morph Market.
Oh,
Mother
wow.
of Snakes.
That's cool. Yeah, she has some good stuff, man.
Yeah. Hey, Tammy.
You tell me.
What's up, Brian?
Hey, what's up, man?
Bro, what happened to your hair, man?
I cut it all off, all of it.
It's getting
Right.
hot.
Oh
Yeah.
my. That's definitely different.
There's our
I got,
host or
I
our
got,
guest. I mean,
I got tired of it.
Hey,
I
how you
feel
doing?
my hair's super long, like almost down to my waist, and I'm ready to chop it all off too.
I don't know what it's.
how you doing, ma'am?
Oh no. All right, here we go. I got it set up now. Sorry, my reptile room is not set up right now. I'm in the middle of a room, but I have all my babies here. So I still can show them. I just don't have all my decorations up. I usually have plants and stuff hanging. How are you guys today?
Good news.
Awesome.
That's good. That's good. So, what exactly do you want to see first?
Whatever comes to your mind.
Okay, so I have a lot of crusties and I
Yeah.
have ball pythons too.
Yeah, you
So,
got one. You got 1 hour to show, so feel free.
okay. What I'll do is I'll start out with the very first snake I got in my collection.
Nice.
And then I'll just kind of work my way down if that's cool with you guys.
Yeah.
Sounds great.
Sounds
I'll be right
good.
back.
What you say, Tim? You gonna shave your head off?
Yeah, I got
Everybody,
tired. Huh?
everybody tap that screen, share it out.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah, it was about 2 years of growth, and I got tired of it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, especially in Florida, that thing must get hot.
Yeah, for sure.
What's up, Scooter? Thank you for stopping by, brother.
It's still a
Hey,
shock when I
Scooter.
look in the mirror.
I'm sure.
That guy.
Oh, pretty.
Oh,
This
wow.
is she's very common, but she's a orange dream firefly. She was the very
Nice.
first girl that I got. She's what started all of this. Now we have 22
Oh, wow.
reptiles in general. So it went quickly.
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah. I didn't realize it until I got one and it just kind of blossomed from there.
You know, it's like if you could take care of one, you could take care of 10.
Pretty much. It's not like a dog or a cat, for sure.
Nope.
Yeah.
So much easier.
What
But
state
yeah.
you at?
Huh?
What state you at?
Georgia.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So you must
We're
go
in
to
Georgia.
Bob's Balls reptile show. That's what he has, right, Brian?
I
Uh,
actually have not been yet, but I
yeah,
want
I would.
to.
Yeah, it was good. It was a
Yeah.
lot of fun.
Yeah, he's nice.
Yeah, I want to.
She's
I just know I'm
down
gonna
Literally,
there.
get in
like
trouble.
one of the cleanest, well-ran shows I've ever been to.
Yeah. I've always wanted to go and see his facility because he has it up open to the public.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if he still does, but he did. Um, and some of his stuff is really cool. I love at Xanthic and stuff. I just haven't. I've only got one at Xanthic, but I want a desert ghost, and they're just crazy.
Yeah. Yep.
But
Yeah.
yeah, this is the biggest girl that I have. I don't have a lot of like mine are all young, so
Yeah. Are you
and we're
planning on
not
breeding?
breeding.
You're not breeding?
No,
Okay.
we're just pet keeping
That's cool.
as of right now. I have a lot that I could, but
I mean, I have
not my
several
hair.
species that I just keep as pets.
Yeah, girl, she's really in there.
Right?
I,
What are
I got
you
no
doing?
plans on breeding tarantulas.
Oh, yeah. Can't handle those.
They
They're
got like
cool, but yeah, that's who started it all for me. And she is one of the sweetest ones that I have.
where
My
where
So,
first,
where do you purchase most of your animals?
she came locally.
Oh,
I got her locally, but half, like a majority, is Morph Market and just breeders I've found on like Instagram and stuff like that.
nice.
Um, and I have a few more. I actually just picked up a clown pied locally
oh,
from
nice.
Boyd's
Nice.
or us last night, actually, at 10 o'clock at night.
Oh, heck
It's my
yeah.
husband's dream snake, and he's insane. He's really pretty. Um, I have crested geckos and ball pythons. That's all that I keep.
Nice.
Right?
Yeah, I've got a lot cooler than her. She's more common, but she's my favorite.
My very first ball python was an orange dream triple het girl.
Yeah, she is
So,
OD firefly. So she's more common, but she's the reason why I fell in love with them. And then I found out about the morphs, and then I was like, this is not good because now I want one of everything.
oh, yeah. Yep.
So
That's my problem
Yep.
too right now.
I still got my first snake that started everything too.
yeah,
She's a
Yeah.
forever one. She's going nowhere. She's just a
yeah.
pastel het clown too.
But
Sometimes as I said, I was like, out of all the ones that I have a value, no matter what, this girl is going to be the one that stays.
Yep.
If something ever were to happen.
I've never even bred her to try to prove out the clown part of her. I'm actually doing that for the first time this year.
oh wow,
This is only the second time I've ever bred her too. She's had like 3 years off.
wow.
Yeah,
This is the
she's
little,
my pet. She's my pet.
Oh, that's like my girl Molly. Was my very first one, and I'd get her out at 3 o'clock in the morning if I couldn't sleep and just hold her, and stuff like that. She's so super chill. She ain't got a care in the world. Oh wow,
this is the
Clown
boy
pie.
that we picked up last night.
that thing is amazing looking.
Yeah, he is a pastel inchy clown pied.
Nice.
Ooh, he just grabbed my finger.
Yeah.
Really, buddy? It's okay. He's not settled in. It's
It's all right.
okay.
A little
It's
excitement on
okay.
John's live, guys.
It's all
Educational
good.
purposes only. Educational
Oh, yeah.
purposes only.
It's called a little baby that's grumpy, that
Yeah,
doesn't want to be shown on camera. We'll let him settle, and I'll get somebody that's a little more settled in.
I
that
like the
was cute
clown
though.
pie pattern. Clown pie patterns are really nice.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, yep. I love the head stamp on them. They've got
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
clowns are
clown head
awesome.
stamp, and then you got the pattern and the pied all together. It's just a phenomenal
Glenn,
combo.
they
It
have
really
one right
is.
now. Clown pie, full grown, morph market auction. 30 minutes.
Yeah.
30 minutes to go. 230. 85 shipping.
Oh
Man,
wow.
I don't even go on those auctions anymore. I'm done buying.
There's only a few. There's only a few other jeans I want to get in my collection, and that one of them's mahogany, and my significant other wants me to make a mahogany spot nose. So
Yeah, mahogany is going to be something that I add, and a new gene that's going to be coming out. Well, released called Chernobyl. I'm
I've
going to
never
work that.
heard of that. I've
I've
never
heard
even.
of it, but I haven't seen it.
I've
Yeah,
never even seen it.
It's a really nice enhancing gene. There's a super. It's been
Is it
proven
like
out. It's been worked
Desert
for like
Ghost?
6 years. It can, I guess you can, it's brighter, better.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, I don't know about better, because that's all a matter of opinion, of course. So, um,
That's not a reptile.
it's new, so we'll see where it goes. I've seen it in a few different combos, and I've seen what it can do in other stuff too. So
Oh wow.
I'm hopeful, and I think it's going to work out nice.
I want Tornado, but it's only available in the UK, and the guy's not releasing a lot of them. And when he does, they're like super, super pricey.
So Tornado is here, and somebody hatched one by accident.
Oh wow.
Really?
Yeah.
This is
Yep.
my favorite snake in my collection.
Is that a spider?
Yeah, she is a zebra bee.
A
Nice.
what?
She's a zebra bee. Um, she is a pastel fire TSK xanthic spider.
Oh
Nice.
Yeah, she's got the coolest head stamp out of all of them. She's the one on my logo too.
you gotta love the pen of this
Oh
spider.
yeah, that head stamp is wild.
Yeah.
It is.
That's what made me fall in love with her. It looks like wings.
Yep.
Yeah. And
That's
so
wild.
far, luckily, she has not developed any kind of wobble. Um, I know that it can change with age, but so far she doesn't have any.
Right. She
So,
really is beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Like I used
thank
to have a
you.
spider that corkscrewed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like it's really a 50-50 with them. Sometimes they are really, really bad, and then sometimes they don't.
There's a lot of genes you can add to them now that takes the wobble out.
I heard
Yeah, I heard
Inches a
about
good
that.
one.
Yeah, Inchy's real good about that.
Oh wow.
Blackhead.
Oh wow.
Blackhead works really
Um,
well with spider.
Yeah.
she is from Sundog Serpents.
Oh, no kidding.
That's my
Yep,
buddy. I know him. Nice
yep,
guy.
that is who she is from.
Josh.
They're in Florida, right?
Yes, yep, yep, him and his
Yes.
wife.
Yeah, yeah. Awesome guy, definitely.
Yeah, they
I
were
sent
fantastic to work
I
with.
sent them a pastel cinnamon acid het genetic stripe girl.
Oh, wow. Yeah, they've got some really cool stuff. I know they were working on at Xanthic Batmans this season.
Oh wow.
So I don't know if they have. I don't think they've laid yet, but that would be really cool to see.
Yeah, what?
But yeah, she's still a baby, but she's super cool.
I
She's
was
one of
really
my favorites.
excited last week after the show and after I had supper, I went down and checked on my albino girl, and she had a clutch, my very first clutch. So I'm hoping
Oh
for
wow.
albino pieds.
Oh
Hey,
man, love
congratulations.
bugs.
First clutch too, right, Clayton?
Yes, very first clutch. 9 eggs.
Nice.
Congrats, brother.
Thank you, thank you. I was so excited. My daughter was really, really excited. She was jumping up. We got eggs. We got eggs.
I bet.
Some albino pies.
Now the patient part's waiting for them to hatch.
Oh my goodness, I know. I'm glad I got an incubator with a glass door so I can look in
Yeah,
there.
I've seen some people do like nanny cams and stuff, and that is
Yeah.
so cool. Seeing them hatch
Yeah.
all the eggs.
Should be start pipping around June 2nd.
Oh wow, not too long.
No, long enough though. Oh my god.
Yeah, long enough to wait and watch them.
4 days before my birthday too, so that will be awesome.
Yeah, but that's cool about it. I mean, you're always waiting for something. I mean, that's what makes
Right, right. I did
One week out.
seven pairings this year, so my very first year of breeding, so I'm hoping to do good.
And this is Ghost. He's a
Oh,
gray matter.
That is one of
Nice.
my favorite snakes, and I don't have one yet.
Yeah, he's super cool. I
What's
What
the
watched
gift
him.
again?
what makes
Huh?
up a gray matter?
Super cinnamon, champagne,
Sandblast.
and yeah.
Now, is the cinnamon interchangeable with black pastel with the same results in name?
Yes.
Um, that makes 8 balls, right?
No, they'll make
I'm
gray matters. You can,
like say
Oh, okay.
if you had a black pastel cinnamon instead of a super cinnamon with
yes,
Oh, okay.
everything else,
they
it would
will
Maybe,
make
yeah.
still
them. Only
it
thing
would
about
it.
them is you have to worry about a lot of birth defects with the black
Yeah.
pastel.
Right.
Yep.
I was just wondering if it would still be called the same thing. That's all.
Yeah, my friend here in Kansas produced one last year with
Eight
the
balls.
black pastel.
8 balls super cinnamon pod, right?
No, eight
I,
ball
Just
is
a super
super.
cinnamon.
Oh, okay.
yeah, he's got a bit of a corkscrew. He's got a almost a paradox. I don't know if exactly is a paradox because it's a lot darker than everything else that he has.
Yeah, that would be a paradox.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yep. That's
Definitely a
cool.
paradox. That's cool.
Let's see.
Yeah, and he's got one on the very tip of his tail too. Let's see. You can kind
Oh,
of see it
mercy.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cute.
It's just right there on the tip.
He is
But yeah,
gorgeous, though.
he's super sweet. He was one of my dream snakes to have, and then my panda.
Hello, Jenny. Where'd you get him from?
Um, I got him from Velarino.
Oh no, kidding.
Yep.
That's
You
cool.
got him from who?
Villarino.
I don't know him.
Yeah.
Emilio.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Is
Yep.
that
Yeah, I'm
I watched
actually
him.
part of the V Unit squad.
is he out
Yeah, I
of
watched him.
Virginia or somewhere like that?
What's
I
that?
think it's
Miami,
Florida. Yeah.
Homestead, Miami area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I watched him hatch out of the egg all the way up until he was ready.
Wow, you called dibs early on that boy.
Oh, I did. I was on a list.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. He was he was one of the longest ones I've waited on. So,
He's a great breeder too.
Oh,
yeah, I like him too.
Yep.
This boy had a lot of issues, not due to the breeder, just in general. He was a slow starter, and he was assist fed for a while too, and I think that has a little bit to do with it. He's still kind of quirky. He gives me issues. Um, but other than that, I feel like it comes with a morph sometimes.
Oh
Right.
yeah, for sure.
Let's see. I'll do the snakes first, and then I can show you guys some of the lizards. They're a little more fun to catch.
And they like to jump.
Yeah. And this is our Inchy clown.
nice.
Yeah. He's really cool. He's a shy boy, though.
Looks like Mr. Mustache.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he does. He's
See,
cute,
that's a
though.
simple gene, two gene animal, with
Hmm.
the recessive. And it's just really pretty. I love what Inchy does because it looks like it's got frosting drizzling down its side.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Are you thinking putting another piece in your collection? Or are you good for now?
So far I'm just doing ball pythons and crested geckos. I did have a hod nose at one point, but he was a very picky hod nose, and I couldn't give him what he needed, so we ended up giving him to somebody that was a breeder that knew how to handle the picky ones. He had
You,
to feed him all kinds of fish and different things to get him to eat.
oh no.
And yeah, it was even a pain for him, so we just got a picky one.
Do you have anything in your mind to go for the future or are you good?
Um, I'm very content with my snakes, the collection I have with my snakes, but I'm looking to find another morph of a crested gecko. I like the pink ones, and they're very hard to come by. Um, so I'm looking for a specific kind of
Nice.
crested gecko, and they're a little harder because the the morph that I decided to go with on them are a little bit harder to find.
What you, what
So
Nothing
you
wrong with that.
what you thought in the lady white jean and a grassy gag?
I love lily whites. That's actually what I'm looking for is a pink lily white,
Oh,
which
nice.
is I have mostly lily whites. I
Yeah.
love them. Yeah.
Right now I have a couple of eggs. Actually, I just got my first eggs from no, I'm lying. That was from a gargoyle gecko. That was from a that's my, that's my first time get eggs from a gargoyle gecko. And
Yeah.
I have a
I've heard a
few.
lot of people like them too.
Yeah, the super red. I love the super reds. Really nice.
Yeah, me with crested geckos, they're newer for me, so I'm still learning a lot about their care and stuff. Um, I've had snakes for longer, so I am more comfortable with snakes, at least ball pythons, because I felt like I've had more experience with them. But the cresties are more new to me, but they've been pretty easy so
Yeah.
Have you?
far.
Did you see that real pretty one that Will Banks had on the auction? It was
Um, was it the
leucistic.
leucistic?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
thing
they're
is
coming over here.
crazy.
Yeah,
I
fires.
mean, as long as you can get the husbandry pretty on point, they are pretty relatively easy for the most part.
Yeah,
And they
yeah,
say
they
you
were.
don't even have to incubate the Kresties eggs. You can incubate them at room temperature.
Yeah, yep. You can keep them at room temperature too, 70 to 72, and that makes things a lot easier.
Yeah, it
Right.
does. A lot safer.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm trying to make some lady white Dalmatian. That's my favorite combination.
Oh yeah, I love Dalmatian. I have a pink Dalmatian, and I have a pink confetti.
Oh, nice.
Um, and I'm waiting on another confetti to come in from Jumpy. If you've ever heard of Jumpy Jawbreakers, um, waiting on a boy from her to come in. So I like the confettis and I like the
That's good.
dowels. I know a lot of people don't like the dowel spots and stuff, but I think they're really cool.
Yeah.
The
Kind
super
of reminds me of
Dalmatians,
banana.
the
Yeah.
super Dalmatians are really cool looking.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And the ink blots and everything.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
That's
I
why
very
I'm
neat.
eventually want to get into Kresties too.
yeah, that's why
Yeah,
I'm shooting for the super Dalmatian with the lily white.
this girl is like the opposite of Ghost. She is a gray matter combo too. She is a Orange Dream Mojave gray matter.
Oh, nice.
Holy
So
cow!
I like that color tone.
yeah,
Yeah,
she's got that. You can definitely see the champagne influence in her more than him. But the Orange Dream is finally starting to pop out on her. You can see kind of like orange speckling on her.
Yeah.
It's starting to come in now, but she's really cool too.
That's
She's like the reverse of what the other one is, color palette wise.
that thing is crazy looking.
but
Yeah,
you
she's
never
super
have
cool.
you never have the age to breed. That's my problem. That
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh, you have the age, you have everything you need to breed. I'm gonna start breeding this thing.
Yeah, I'm just, I've never incubated or done anything like that, so I'm more afraid of doing something wrong. And I know for a fact that I would not be able to get rid of them.
Yeah,
So, so I love these guys so much, and seeing newborn ones, that would be hard.
yeah, yeah.
Well, it's nice to see people that have a decent sized collection and they just love having them with no
Hmm.
intentions on breeding them.
Yeah. Yeah, these guys, I want to look into breeding crested geckos later since they're a little bit easier. Um, and I really want to make my own pinks since they're hard to find.
Oh,
And
nice.
I have everything set up to do it. I have a really beautiful. Oh, hang on, my AirPod died. Um, I have a very beautiful phantom lily white girl that would do fantastic for a pink lily white project. Um, and I don't know if you guys have ever heard of fringe morph. Um, I have a pink line fringe morph. Well, um, that's a baby, so just got to grow them out.
That's really cool. Good.
Man, I'd have a hard time with your collection not wanting to breed it.
That'd be.
Yeah. Yeah.
That gray matter and that orange dream and
Yeah.
Mojave gray matter and all that stuff like that. Oh my God, I'd be like, yeah, I got to do this.
Yeah, them ODs and cinnamon would not be sitting on the bench.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Nope.
Yeah.
yeah, clown pie and stuff.
That clown pie, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I've got a regular banana too, which is just kind of. Oh, here's a cool one. Completely sticked out on this guy.
How long you been keeping the ball pythons?
Coming up on 4 years, so I haven't been in it that long.
Wow.
I got my very first one in 2020, into 2022
Oh, nice.
for Christmas, actually.
Yeah, this guy is cool.
What is that?
That's
He is a super black, or no, he is a blackhead Mojave, possible chocolate, I think. Hang on.
Dun dun dun.
You know, it's crazy how Mojave goes so well with a dark gene,
I'm
and
gonna
then,
guess. I'm gonna guess GHI is in that too.
yeah.
right,
I love that golden pattern in the bag. That looks awesome.
If Mojave's in it, then I would guess GHI is also just because of the back stripe and no pattern.
right. But it's crazy how Mojave can go with a dark gene like that, and then turn around and make a bell.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's a little baby, but he is soot black. He is probably one of the darkest, or the darkest that we have.
Nice.
So
So
What's
what
the
else?
extremely.
So
yeah?
what
What's the
else is
genes in
it?
him?
He's Mojave, GHI, blackhead, possible chocolate.
Nice.
Yeah,
You
he's
called it Brian GHI.
yep.
Yeah. Once you said Mojave and it's no pattern and all black, there's no other option but GHI.
Right.
Shush. I got a fuzzy dog too.
Oh yeah,
Wants to be
I got three of those
partly into the conversation.
little
I
busybodies.
I love other people's dogs.
Mine's are gremlins, so she makes up for every single reptile in the collection. I have 20 reptiles, and she gives me the most trouble out of 20 animals. And she's
I,
like 5 pounds.
yeah, I love the striping on that.
Yes.
Yeah, I love the how he has no pattern except the striping.
He looks
It's
like he's got stitching on his back, you know?
yeah, he's
I'm
neat. I
with
love
John on
the
this one.
kind of gradient that goes light on the underneath is really cool too.
I'm not
That
a
is wild.
furry pet person myself.
Yeah. But yeah, that is him. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, he's pretty cool. He's more shy. We haven't had him very long, so he's coming out of his shell slowly.
Really nice example.
Yeah.
He's really cool.
Thank you, John, for the gifts. Appreciate it.
No problem, sir.
Oh, yeah, thank
Hell
you.
yeah. Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cash them all in and spend them on Tim.
Yeah. He has some good stuff, man.
And here's just a regular ivory. I love the whites.
Yeah, ivories are nice.
Let's see.
That's cool too, because super yellow belly.
Yep.
I like the
Oh,
super fires. I think they're
Yeah.
so pretty.
Super fires are awesome too.
I don't mind ivories. I'm a huge fan of yellow belly.
Oh yeah, yeah. You got to almost have yellow belly and everything.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I got a black crystal yellow belly. She looks awesome.
she's a big sweetie.
Now you need to get you a asphalt male, and when you decide to pair them, you can make you some freeways.
Yeah, yeah. That would be really cool. I like she's possible calico and possible orange dream too, but
Oh
unless
wow,
I breed her, I'll never find out.
right?
Where'd you get that
So,
one?
that one was from Ryan. Hold on.
I was curious because I sold that one of those
Oh, wow.
same exact jeans.
Really
Yep.
nice.
Yeah, but yeah. She's one of the most curious ones that we have. She likes to periscope and almost come out of the tub herself every time it's opened.
Right.
She wants to come out. So I love when they have personalities.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Super cool.
Most of mine's personality is I'm gonna bite you.
Yeah. That little clown, I don't know much about the clown pied, so that's the first love bite I've gotten from him. But he hung out with my husband, but
Spot Nose is in the spider complex, I believe. So you really got to watch what you mix Spot Nose with. You can make Super Spot Nose, but they're known to have issues. Spot Nose mixed with, I don't think anything's lethal, is it?
Not with spot nose. You can actually, well, that one guy that was on here a couple weeks ago was pairing a spot nose and a spider together. So
Right. Yeah, I know that's not lethal.
yeah, so I don't know of any lethal combos other than spider to spider.
I can tell you, a Spot Nose is it's powerful. It's, my opinion, a must-have.
Yeah, I think so too. I've got a super pastel spot nose inchy male, and I've got a spot nose female.
I got 2 Spot Nose males for sale right now.
Oh, wow.
yeah, this is my dream snake. This is Domino.
The panda?
Yep.
Oh wow.
Yep, this is my panda girl.
So, Panda, was that Super Cinnamon?
No, this was black pastel, super black pastel.
Yeah, super black pastel pieds.
Yep. I'm getting weight on her. She came from a pretty bad experience. So
Right,
she's getting weight on her now. She came to me half dead.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was really bad.
Does she like to?
Do they have you choose the black pastel pies? Do they have like kinks and stuff?
They can. That's why they're hard to make. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I should let you answer.
No, that's fine. No, for sure. I think that's why they're so expensive too. It's hard to get them.
They're very expensive. Yeah, about anywhere from 3,500 to I've seen them all the way up to 8,000.
I'll let you know later this year how it works out.
Oh, you got some in the oven?
I got my Hypo Barnhart Cypress going to back to its mom, which is Hypo Barnhart.
Nice.
Do you think that Barhart gives Disney shoes or doesn't give as much in shoes, Brian?
Hey,
Same
Brad.
issues.
Yeah,
Same
they'll have
issues.
issues.
Well, to be fair, I don't actually know if it's Barnhart. I'm guessing because it didn't test for black pastel. And it doesn't really look black pastel-y.
I
Did
changed my
anybody,
mind about your gray matter. I think that Panda Pine's probably my favorite.
She's my favorite too.
did anybody
Panda
make,
pies
make
are
the
nice.
did anybody make the Barhart Black Pastel pie yet or not?
Oh yeah, there's
Yeah.
Barnhart Black Pastel Pies, but not. I don't know about using it as the Panda Pine.
I'm not going to say who it is, but I know somebody that's experimenting now also with blackhead and champagne to see what happens with different combos. Oh, I said that wrong. Never mind. I take that back. I got to reword that in my head.
That's a beauty right there.
Yeah, I'm glad that she's eating well, so she's starting to get some weight on her. She's one of my favorites though. I didn't think I would ever be able to have one in my collection and ended up getting her at a good deal, but it came with a cost.
Well,
So
what, well,
Yeah.
I
what
mean, yeah, because they're definitely
sometimes,
not inexpensive.
no, no, I didn't realize what exactly I was getting into with the said person, and she came to me at like 70 grams at 4 months old.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
I
Yeah.
should have never left.
And she was a lot. She's still skinny now. You can see kind of that she's still a little. She looks at so much better than
Yeah.
whenever I got her first. But she's still on the
If you
lower
didn't
end.
say anything, I would have never noticed. So,
Yeah.
I mean, you're doing good with her.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
How is
Yeah.
she with feeding?
She's slamming. She's slamming them. As soon as I got her home, the next day she started eating for me.
Oh, that's awesome.
So
Perfect.
I'm
What are
hoping
you feeding her?
right now
Rats or
I'm
mice?
right now I'm doing hopper mice because she's so small. But I think within the next meal or two, I'm going to try to bump her up to pups. Um, but she's kind of, I don't know. We moved and she skipped her meal this coming week. I think it was because of the move. And I'm hoping I'm giving her like 5 days and I'm going to try again because it makes me a little nervous with how small she is. I want her to get back on feeding quickly
Right.
because that's the first time she's ever refused is after we moved. So I'm hoping that I can get her back on track and then bump her to rats as soon as she'll take it. So
Awesome. That's a good idea.
Yeah,
yeah, if I
the
can,
mice are a really good idea though, because the smaller the mice, there's more roughage, they're more evolved, they got more fatty, more tissue, more content,
yeah,
than a rat at that size.
yeah,
So it's good to give them the mice.
yeah. I figure I try to wait till they're about 200 grams to bump them up to pups, unless they're just a hellacious eater. Then I'll go
Right.
ahead. But I've noticed she's got a little bit of a confident issue, so I don't want to do anything to try to throw her off.
Smaller meal might not be bad for
Send
her
them on
right
a
now.
3 month starving binge.
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
I didn't like the
yeah,
way you presented that rat. I ain't eat for 3 months.
yeah. Or what color it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had
Yeah.
one. I had one that would not eat all white rats.
Yeah.
Wouldn't do it.
I These guys they can be a problem sometimes.
My
It took me 8 months to figure it out. Like,
Yeah.
I had a I have a female actually that won't eat anything but male rats.
Oh wow.
really?
I've heard that
She
was a
will not
thing.
eat she will not eat females. I have
That's
no
wild.
idea why, but yeah.
Yeah, I bet that was a fun one to find out what the issue
Yeah,
was.
yeah, I know, right? I
Yeah.
was like, wow, girl, what's your
Yeah.
problem? I throw a rat in there and
Hey, Holly.
and pretty soon I threw a male in there and she took it. And I was like, no way. So I waited the next week and I threw a female in there again. She wouldn't take it. So I pulled it out, threw a male in there with her. She took it. I was like, I'd be damned.
That's wild.
That is crazy.
Dude, my rat collection is getting crazy.
Right? Yeah, I'm breeding rats, ASFs, and mice. So I've
Yeah.
got a good variety of food for them.
Sammy.
But yeah, I'll try to wrangle some of the lizards now.
Hey, Holly. Well, you have a very nice ball python collection. I really,
Thank you.
really, really like it a lot. What's up, Sammy?
Happy Sunday, brother.
We also have a big normal pied, but he's in shed right now. And then we have, let's see if my clown, oh, he did. The banana clown shed, so he's,
Oh, banana clown's pretty.
yeah, I'll grab him out. He just shed today. I felt
Oh,
that.
Yeah, banana clowns are really nice looking.
my banana clown just shed this morning too, or last night sometime.
Yeah,
Nice, Kyle.
this is our banana clown male.
See, that's another animal that is simple to make, but just very beautiful.
Yeah, bananas are, they can look so different.
Yeah,
Again,
a lot of different
Yeah,
banana variations.
I
it's
got
really
a
cool though.
Tell you what though, once you start like banana clowns, once you start throwing like red stripe or cypress in the mix too, it just
Mm-hmm.
pops them so orange.
For
oh yeah,
sure. This one also came from Sundog. I got him and the spider together,
Nice.
oh
so
nice.
they were very close in age. But yeah, he's got some. I don't know how much he's gonna dull as he gets older, but he's super orange right now. You just can't see it with my lighting. I don't know what kind of coloring he'll keep as he gets older, but still cool nonetheless.
no black dots, huh?
Huh?
No black dots. Usually banana gives you.
So far, he's gotten a little bit of them, but not much.
I have no issues with that, but some people do. I don't know why. The black
Yeah,
something.
he's. I think it might be his age. I don't know if
Yeah, they do
clown
come with age.
deteriorates it any. I'm not 100% sure, but my
I got
other
a
banana is full
200
of them.
gram banana. I got a 200-gram banana that's just littered with black dots.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
my female banana has tons, but he's I think like 3 months old, so he's not
I
Every
have
that.
a
shed,
banana
it just
mahogany
more
that's
come in.
covered in freckles, and then my banana clown, he doesn't have too many.
Yeah, but yeah, that's him. And then we have another clown. My husband is the one that's the clowns. He loves clowns. Let's see. This guy's pretty cool. He's a blue-eyed clown.
Really nice. How you doing, Holly? A blue-eyed
Only
clown, huh?
the only sad thing about it is he's super pastel, so it killed his head stamp. Let's see. He's a he's a shy boy. He stays in a ball all the time. He is a super pastel butter clown.
Okay.
If
Nice.
you'll poke your head out, buddy. But yeah, you can see some of the. My lighting is pretty crap. You can almost see some of the clown pattern on the side there a little bit. But it killed his head stamp, so he doesn't have a clown head stamp.
Oh
You can
my.
see a
But
little
he's
bit.
got some of the clown pattern. The
Oh yeah, you
light's
can.
killing it.
Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah.
faint, but you can see it.
Yeah, it's very faint. That super pastel, I feel like, is killing the majority of it. But yeah, he's super pretty.
He's a nice looking snake.
Yeah, he's super light. You'd never know he was clown unless you looked at the tag.
Oh,
Right?
So, but yeah, I found him locally, and Guy was in a bad situation. He came from American Made Exotics, um, and a guy was going into the military and had to get rid of all of his collection.
Oh, wow.
And he just wanted to find good homes for him, and we ended up with him. And he's
Heck
super
yeah.
sweet, super pretty.
yeah.
But yeah, I'm a sucker for blue eyes, so he was a cool one to have.
They got really nice green eyes too. The clown, I love that too.
Yeah, Inchies also have really pretty eyes, majority of the time.
Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. I appreciate it.
I'd probably sell some snakes if I ever put them up on Morph Market.
You
Yeah, but
probably would.
don't you want more green trees,
Yeah, a lot more.
Brian? When you get your Amazon tree board, right? Amazon.
Um, Probably sometime this year.
Oh no.
Oh,
Okay.
that's pretty.
I got about 15 more ball pythons that I got to
This
rehome.
girl's got some really good structure.
These things are so
She's
cool looking.
a big old head.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like a big old diamond head on them with just
Yeah,
I love them,
spikes
but
hanging off them.
then they drop
yeah.
their tails and they look
hmm
funny.
Yeah, I've got a few fraud butts too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
normal. It doesn't take much for them to grow up.
Yeah.
They're just
What?
so cool looking.
She is from Griffin and Mundy, if you've ever heard of them. She's
Mm,
a she's more of a normal kind of she is a partial pin orange black base. She's fired down. She gets like solid black
And
and
are they
orange.
jumpy?
Depends on the age most of the time.
Okay.
Like she's super chill. She's almost 3. But my babies, yeah. Good
Because
luck catching them.
I've seen them act every way possible.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like
I've
even
got
just
I
like
feel like
projectile pooping on people.
oh yeah. Luckily I haven't had that. That girl that I just showed you bit me really good. Um I didn't know they could bite that good. She bit the blood out of me.
Oh,
And I was like, wow. I hardly get bit by my snakes, but I'll get bit by a lizard. Um, let's see.
I've got
This
4 leopard
one.
geckos, and I was feeding one of my females out of my hand, and she grabbed my finger instead of the mealworm, and I was like,
Oh no.
she looked
yeah.
at me, she looked at the mealworm, she looked at my finger, she's like, I think I screwed up.
Anything
Yeah.
that can bite me gets fed off tongs besides the snakes, including the spiders.
Let's see. I don't know
Now
where
my
the heck
rats
to
I'm like
find
that,
that.
but I couldn't feed off my
Nope.
leopard
The
gecko. Shoot.
the chondros get fed off tongs.
oh,
They
for
all
Oh,
sure.
off
do.
tongs.
There you
Yep.
are.
Yeah,
The only ones I don't are the ball pythons. That's it. Because I whip through them real fast.
right. Do you feed live or frozen thawed, Brian?
Live.
Yeah,
But my big snakes get pre-killed.
yeah. That's what I do too. Oh, that's pretty. See,
Man, these
those
Yeah.
are
things are so cool looking.
so
Yeah, she's
gorgeous with the
cute.
long tails. I love them with the long.
Mm-hmm.
Then when they get
It's
that frog butt, oh my
the
gosh.
it's the spiky eyelashes that do it for me.
Uh huh.
Yeah, she's super cool.
That's why
I
they
like.
get kind of crested, right? Because
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a phantom lily white.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
Man, I have to get a couple of these things now.
Yeah, I
They're
want to
super
get into
cool.
them eventually.
They're super cool.
I
I
got
want
a
to breed
friend
my
that's like
leopard
really,
first.
really, really big into these things. Flawless geckos.
Oh, well, yeah. I don't. They
They're
have.
like super big into it. And I know Will on a personal level, so maybe I'll talk to him about it.
They have good stuff too, man.
I don't know if you guys know OK Balls out of Oklahoma, but they just sold their crested gecko collection.
Oh,
No
wow.
kidding.
They had a huge crested gecko collection.
I just think they're cool looking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're definitely. There's a whole world to them, just like the ball pythons.
Oh yeah,
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 The
they're
for
different
sure.
starting to
colors.
get so
See,
many
in
morphs
this though, I'd
to
be
them.
like you though, and I wouldn't want to breed them. I just want it because they're cool looking.
Yeah. But then if you breed them, then you can make even cool looking ones, more
That's
cool
Yeah,
true.
looking ones.
And I
yeah.
do like genetics. I
Yeah,
am a genetics junkie.
yeah. These
I
guys
mean, with
have got
everything, with
crazy stuff.
chickens, with quail, with reptiles. Like I play with all the genetics.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brian's working on crossing a ball python with a chicken. No, I'm joking.
A ball cock.
A ball cock. No, that's the new morph. Cock and ball, sorry. Cock and ball.
I'll just see that when it hits Morph Market.
Yeah,
Right?
right. No, I'm not too big on hybrids. I mean, I don't mind it. I don't mind people do them. I just don't want.
They're actually
And
kind of cool. The crossing the ball python with some of the like the Woma pythons and
Yeah.
berms and stuff like that. Those things are pretty neat looking.
Yep. I can't have them though. So anything with berms and retags, the cat eaters, the bat eaters, all that hybrids, we can't have them here.
Yeah, Sammy, she's got a clown pied. She's got what else? Panda pied,
Yeah.
panda pied, and she
Sammy
showed
says, "I'm here for the pieds only."
right.
yeah, I'm not getting the clown back out.
Yeah.
No, one bite's enough.
This is the coolest lily white that I have.
Oh, that is wow.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
It's
She's
so cool. They all
fine.
got their tails.
Yeah, so far, not jinxing anything.
Yeah, I'll be quiet. I'll be quiet. I'll be quiet.
I've got 2 frog butts, so.
She's fired down or she's fired up?
She's fired up right now.
Man, because I have a bunch of these Repticoat enclosures I can put a couple in.
Crested geckos, I have 8, and ball pythons, I have 13.
Yeah, swear to God, they look like they're smiling at you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, what is that one? I know it's lily white, but what else is with it?
She is a dark base, high coverage lily white.
I love that.
So, yeah, she's young still, so her coverage could cover some more. She could end up being more white than she already is.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she's like a year and a half, I think.
Now, do they change color with emotion?
They do change color with different things. Like it can be stress, or it can be they fire down a lot when they're relaxed.
Okay.
And then they fire up more when they're stressed or the environment changes and stuff like that. They're not like chameleons, but
Right.
they
Now,
have.
what is their main diet?
It's just bugs, and some of them will refuse bugs. I have a few that I'm still trying to get onto bugs. Um, I am still looking for a pink lily. Yeah.
Do they eat worms?
Yes,
Mealworms?
they
Okay.
mealworms and crickets, and then powdered diet. So it's like a baby food consistency.
Oh, Pangea.
Oh, you know what?
Pangea. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pangea.
Okay. Like a little deli cup of goo.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Pangea.
Oh, nice.
Yep. And
So
then
they
bugs.
do eat crickets and mealworms
Yes,
also?
they can
Okay.
eat one or the other.
You
Usually I
prefer-
rotate them out.
you
Do they eat hornworms?
I don't think you can give it to them because they get
Okay.
addicted to it.
Oh.
They, yeah, yeah. It's like
Yeah, that'd
it's
be
like
expensive.
yeah. They'll like throw off and like they'll only want that.
Huh.
And sometimes they'll be more like, I feel like I have like 3 of them that are like hellacious bug eaters. Like they're always ready for it. And then the other ones, I just have to put them in there and they'll kind of chase them around and get them every now and then.
Gotcha.
I always offer them, but some of them will take them right off the tongs, and then some of them are just not much like big into it. So I always offer it.
Yeah.
And then, yeah. But these
Man, I'm
guys
getting
are
some crested
still,
geckos now.
they're super cool. She's fully fired up now.
Do you
She can
Oh
kind
prefer,
of
yeah.
see her
do you prefer
dart
pin,
coming through.
do you prefer Pinji of the Rapachi or
I do. I have both, but I've had more luck with Pangea than I have with the Rapashi. I feel like it just depends on the gecko too.
yeah?
Um, but all of mine are killer with Pangea, and then I've tried the Rapashi like rotation, and they don't eat it as much.
Gotcha.
Um, I've had the most luck on the red bag insect, just the redler, and then
Oh, okay.
the watermelon, which everybody, you hear that all the time with Pangea, and
You,
then the fig and insect are
that,
the 3 of my favorites
that,
for these
tell me
guys.
true. Do you ever try after you made it? Do you ever try yourself? I know a lot of people do.
Oh gosh,
They
there
smell
was
so good.
one. There was one that everybody says they want to eat it. It's the banana cream pie
They
from
smell so
Rapashi and the strawberry and cream from Blue River Diet.
Oh
Everybody's
wow.
like, I want to eat that. It smells so good.
Hey, I did it. I'm not gonna
Oh
lie, I
no.
did it myself.
You did a taste test?
No, it
Was
tastes
it?
good, man.
I
It's,
I
figured
think
it
I'll
would taste like
pass.
vitamins for some
I would
reason.
imagine it's all like protein and good shit, right?
Yeah. Just with a
I
bunch
think
of
I'll pass.
bugs.
Yeah, I mean, so it's all protein.
hey, I did. As my wife's saying, I did try crickets, mealworms, and I tried the hornworm too.
Oh, you're a
Oh
savage, bro.
no.
You're a savage.
Dude, if you
Ugh.
those hornworms are
Nah,
nasty,
I just
bro.
gave my
I could
spiders
only
hornworms. I don't
imagine.
even like touching them.
I could only imagine.
I did
I
it
fed
once.
some to my leopard geckos last night, and as I did a big order of Dubia, so I kind of gave them a smorgasbord of roaches, mealworms, superworms,
Now let's see how
calci
many
grubs.
times. Let's see how many times this one jumps.
There's a
She
frog
is
butt.
tiny. Yep, she's a little frog butt.
Oh,
There's one.
there's one jumping. I don't know that one's kind of cute with a little frog butt.
Yeah, she's a lavender lily white.
John Reptile,
Yeah.
bye, brother.
Oh, that is so cool. See, I don't have anything with legs. I gotta get some, well, 8 legs, but I need 4 legs.
Yeah, they're super cool. And when they sleep, you'll see their eyelashes like droop, and it's really cool. You'll see them like resting. It's super cool.
Hey, David, welcome to the live.
But yeah,
Hey,
she's
Dave, what's up?
a lot less jumpy than she was. We're getting there.
Now, how old is she? Because I mean, she doesn't look as big without her tail.
Yeah,
But
she's only 6 months old. So
okay, and
she
she
only weighs
still.
7
Go ahead.
grams.
And now, does she still eat? You still try to feed her insects also?
Yep,
Oh, okay.
just smaller. Yep, she actually loves mealworms. She's a bug girl. So, well, we're manifesting she. We don't know yet.
That's another thing I was going to ask you: is how can you tell the male and females?
They have pores, kind of like leopard geckos.
Okay.
And also they get they get really big cresticles, is what they call them.
Okay.
Yeah, they get pretty.
Now, they're located towards the back
Yeah, like underneath the
of
tail.
the tail?
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
And you'll be able to definitely tell within before they hit like 15 to 20 grams most of the time
Oh
if it's a
wow.
male. Yeah. So sometimes you have to wait a while before you actually see it. But yeah, they get pretty pudgy.
Wow. That thing is cute as all get out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
She likes to wear her food, and she gets mad at me because I clean off her toes a lot, and every time I go to pick her up, she like makes a little chirping noise at me. She thinks
Now,
I'm gonna clean her toes.
do they need the calcium powder like leopard geckos?
It's all in their diet.
Oh, okay.
Now
Awesome.
people dust the crickets and the bugs and stuff with the calcium powder,
Uh huh.
but other than that, it's all in their diet.
Oh, okay.
And also, they can survive without bugs, but it's more like you have to supplement them if you notice like the metabolic bone disease and stuff. But it just depends. Now, they do stay quite smaller whenever they're not bug eaters. Like if you know Pangea, some of their geckos are massive. Like they're like the average for a female is like 45 to 55 grams, and their geckos are like anywhere from 67 to 70,
Oh
like
wow,
even upwards to like 80 grams, and it's insane. I don't
That's
know
a
what
big
they
deal.
feed them, but you could look at their geckos. Every single gecko of theirs is like that,
Oh,
and that's
wow.
good for breeding them.
Yeah, right. You want them bigger for the
What the
Hmm.
females, bigger for
fuck?
breeding. Yeah,
Yep, just like ball
Yo, some
pythons.
of the
yeah.
prices on these things are they're up there.
Oh, if
Oh
you go
yeah,
into the lily white lines and that, you're
yeah,
looking at some big money for a lily white.
yeah.
Dude, crested
Um,
geckos are crazy in
I was
prices.
looking at one,
they're
it's like
just
eight
like ball
hundred
pythons.
dollars.
Eight
Yeah.
hundred
That
dollars.
that
Dude, they go
leucistic,
way up.
that leucistic that Will Banks had on Morph Market
That's
auction
cool.
was 20 some $100.
If you
yeah.
want your mind blown, look up the fringe morph pink lines. Their cheapest is like 1,000.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Um, and I was super lucky enough from a girl that was local. This guy's mom is from Fringe Morphs, and he is insane already. And he's like 7 grams,
Oh,
and he's
wow.
already completely filled with the confetti spots and already showing pink and everything.
Oh,
So
my goodness.
I'm super lucky to have him, but he's going to change a lot as he gets older because these guys can completely look like different animals by the time they get to adult size.
Now, what is that one there? Is that the one you're talking about, the French line or whatever?
No, this is just a lavender
Oh,
lily
okay.
white. I can get him out though.
Oh shoot. So I'm looking at one that I think I like. And it's a
Yeah.
soft scale tangerine lily white.
Yeah,
Well,
tangerine
well,
is
you
awesome.
have space, brother.
It's orange. Of course I like it.
You do have
Yeah,
space.
orange.
This little girl's being cute in her hammock.
Oh, I'm gonna have to look into this shit.
Oh, look at that.
Nice.
That's cute.
That's just
She's just
divaing out.
chilling. Oh yeah, for sure. They all have different personalities too. It's pretty neat.
They don't need like heat pads either, right? Just room
No,
temperature.
not unless your
Really?
house is like super, super cold or something.
Right.
Their
So
minimum
they would do
temps are
good
like
just hanging out in the
65.
reptile room then, right?
Yeah, yep.
Yep.
As long as it don't get over 80 degrees. They overheat rather than get cold.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah,
We'll have to keep them a little lower.
Yeah.
yeah. They thrive in 70 and 72.
Really? That
Yep,
cool?
yep.
Well, they might go in the living room
Yeah,
Now
right?
then.
this little guy is the pink line male.
Oh, my gosh.
He has a heart on his head.
Oh wow.
You can almost see his little heart dot there. He's a confetti, and he'll just blow up more with age. And his mom was a fringe morph pink, and his dad was a pink confetti.
That thing is wild.
These things are so
And
cool.
in like a year, he'll probably not look like the same gecko.
Wow.
Now he'll be
So,
fully spotted, right? Have the little
yeah,
confetti marks.
yep, he'll be more spotted, and I'm hoping he'll get more pink too because his mom is beautiful. Um, she's probably one of the beautifulest fringe morph pinks that I've seen. Um,
There, I take it there's not very many pink ones out here.
it's hard.
Yeah, because I'm not
It's
seeing
really,
any.
yeah, it's really hard to get pink because a lot of them will turn red.
I
And
just,
also, like, it takes most of the time upwards to a year before you can tell if they're going to be truly pink or not.
Oh
oh
wow.
wow.
Yeah.
I gave you a follow. If you'll follow me back, I'd like to stay in contact
Yeah.
and see him when he gets older.
Yeah, for sure. And also, I've got Instagram too, and I've
Oh,
been
okay.
posting a lot of different updates and stuff of him on there. His pinks are not showing up on this camera. It's super hard for crested geckos to their true colors to show up. But yeah, he's probably my favorite one that I've gotten. I took a 6-hour trip to get him.
Wow.
Yeah, I did. So he's super.
Probably a nice little penny too.
Oh yeah, he wasn't the cheapest little guy, but he was
Right.
worth it. That's why I want to breed him to my Phantom Lily, and I want to make pink lily whites.
Oh,
No, do
nice.
these have like super forms also?
They do, but they're usually fatal.
Oh,
Yeah, you can't breed lily white to lily white, or they won't survive. They usually their bones. Like I'm not too versed in it. You could probably Google more because I just got into these guys, but they fail to thrive. Like within months, they'll just start deteriorating. Like their bones will start to become jelly. It's really
oh,
sad.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is
wow.
sad.
So it's frowned upon to breed lily to lily because there's almost 100% chance that they won't survive.
Makes
Now, is
sense.
that the only one that's fatal, or is there all of them fatal?
Cappuccino. Cappuccino to
Cappuccino.
cappuccino. Yeah. So lily white to lily white and cappuccino to cappuccino are fatal. They've made something, I think it's a sable is another form of a super cappuccino, but there's not a lot of research into it right now, and they're surviving, and they're super
Oh,
expensive.
How many eggs do
Um,
they lay a year?
I think it was like 12, 12. I think it was like 8 to 12, and they lay 2 eggs at a time.
just like the leopard
So,
geckos then.
like what? Like
Yeah.
every 2 or 3 months?
I think it's every 30 to 45 days. Once you get one confirmed lock, they start dropping 2 eggs every 30 to 45 days throughout the whole season.
Do you need locks in between each drop?
Mm-mm,
Really?
no. And
No, they
also,
were.
Interesting.
they can retain sperm for up to 3 years too.
Yep.
So
Interesting.
throughout like a process of that, and they can also do parthenogenesis too.
Oh,
They can make copies of themselves and survive. Most of the time they're not fertile, but it's possible for females to lay eggs that are partho and never been locked with a male.
that's wild.
So yeah, it's pretty cool. These guys are a lot different than snakes, but I'm still learning a lot about them. But I would have to say, if I'm ever going to breed any of the animals that I have, it would probably be them because of just how different they can all look different. You never
Yeah.
know what's going to come out of their eggs and stuff, and their genetics play a role. Like literally, their grandparents, their great grandparents' genetics, all
Oh,
of that
really?
play a role into it. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
So that's why a lot of crested geckos, if you know like the lineage from like far back, those geckos are going to be worth a lot more money because you
Right.
have that lineage from further back.
Man, they
So
are some incredible looking animals.
How
yeah,
old
some of
is
their
the
structure is crazy.
how old is the crested gecko species? What? How
Um,
far does it date back?
Honestly, I read they went extinct in the 90s and then they brought them back.
Really?
So, yes, if you look that up, they're from New Caledonia and
Right.
they did go extinct and then they brought them back. I couldn't tell you the exact dates, but I remember seeing that. And it was sometime in the 90s when they brought them back.
Oh wow.
So, yeah. And fun, like these guys shed like once a month. They're not like ball pythons most of the time. They
Now,
shed
do
all the
they eat
time.
their sheds like?
Hmm.
Yep.
Yep,
Just
they
about to ask
do.
White
that.
leopards do that. White
Yeah.
leopards do that.
Yep, they eat their shed. The only bad thing, like, with structure about these guys, with breeding, like, if you want a really nice structured gecko, you don't want to breed it because the males are usually pretty rough with the females, and they'll rip their crest.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they'll pull the fringing off of them. But it just depends. I know some people will keep them housed together during the breeding process, depending on how they react to each other. And then some people will just like visually see the lock and then separate them once the lock is over. And most of the time, at least from what I've seen, it would be better to like make sure that the male is not going to like hurt the female because sometimes it can be really, really bad.
Yeah, they're kind of aggressive breeders. I watched a guy
Yeah.
on TikTok here pairing Cresties up, and his male even had his, pardon my French, but thing crawling. He was crawling up the wood, and everything was all that. I was like, "Oh my god, dude!"
Yeah, they can be pretty aggressive, and that's another reason I was like, that's why there's so many frog butts because sometimes they drop their tails during mating because of the aggressiveness.
That would make sense. Yeah, get stressed out and stuff. Yeah.
Yep, because the males will basically subdue them and it'll stress them out.
Isn't bearded dragons males a lot like that? They'll even sometimes bite the like toes and stuff off of females and that. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I know that's if you ever see a female with like really rough like structure and fringing ripped off and like missing and stuff, it's usually because of breeding or excessive breeding.
On the
crest, they're breeding.
Yeah.
All right, Mother Serpents.
That was really
in the end of this show.
Yeah.
And
Thank you for having me.
I know you're gonna start doing a podcast too. Do you want to tell everybody about that?
Yeah, me and my friend Crest and Coils are going to start doing our own podcast here soon, probably towards the end of May. And we're going to be, she's doing breeding. She's going to be breeding her ball pythons, and she's breeding crested geckos right now. So she's going to do the breeding side of the podcast, and I'm going to do the casual keeper side of the podcast.
It's going to be like conversational between you two?
Huh?
Is it going to be just conversational between you two?
Yeah, us and our husbands every now and then. Our husbands are more in the background of the breeding stuff, but mostly us just
Are you
chatting.
On YouTube or where at?
Not yet. We're going to do like Apple and Spotify podcasts. You'll be able to stream it on places like that, anywhere you would hear like regular podcasts. And eventually, we have a Discord server right now. Full of like threads and prepping for the podcast, and you can show off your reptiles and talk about your breeding experiences and all kinds of different stuff in there. And eventually we're going to try to do Patreon, but we're going to do the podcast stuff first and see how everything goes. But we're hoping to have an episode out by the end of May, and also we're going to have guests and stuff like that as well, like breeders and different experiences and stuff. And
nice.
It'll be pretty cool. And I thank you guys for having me on here and get to show off these little guys.
It's fun, but it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Pleasure meeting you. And
I feel like I could talk about these guys all day. So it seems like a fun job to me.
It is.
Right.
So, all right. Thank you guys so much. And I'll follow you back and let you see progress on this little guy. I'm super excited for him too.
Right. I appreciate that a lot. And I'll look for you on Instagram also.
All right. Awesome. You guys have a good night.
Have a good night.
Take care,
you guys.
Take care.
And this week play will be on YouTube for those come late, so you can come check out my YouTube channel.
All right. Sounds awesome.
Thank you so much.
Yep. Take care, guys.
Bye-bye.
You take care too.
You guys have a good night.
Y'all take care. Have a good one.